I'm sorry, let me drop my stuff off real quick.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the July 17th, 2025 regular meeting of the Chandler City Council. I would like to call this meeting to order. Three of our council members are out of town at conferences. So Councilmember Harris, Councilmember Poston, and Councilmember Orlando are all here telephonically. Very good. So with that, let me call this meeting to order, and clerk, please take the roll.
Mayor Hartke,
Here.
Vice Mayor Ellis,
Here.
Councilmember Encinas,
Here.
Councilmember Poston,
Here.
Councilmember Orlando,
Here.
Councilmember Harris,
Here.
Councilmember Hawkins.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Very good. Our invocation tonight will be led by Rajan Zed from the Universal Society of Hinduism, and our Pledge of Allegiance following that by Councilmember Encinas. Mr. Zed.
I shall be reading from ancient Hindu scriptures, some as old as 1500 BCE in Sanskrit, then interpret in English. Om Bhur Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Na Prachodayat. We meditate on the transcendental glory of the Deity Supreme, who is inside the heart of the earth, inside the life of the sky, and inside the soul of the heaven. May He stimulate and illuminate our minds. Astoma Sadgamya Tamsoma Jyotirgamya Mrityor Mamratam Gamya. Lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Tasmada Sakta Statam Karyam Karma Samachara Sakto Hyacharan Karma Parma Panoti Purusha Karma Neva Hi Samsiddhi Mastita Jankadya Loka Sangraha Mevapi Sampa Shankar Tumra Hasi. Strive constantly to serve the welfare of the world by devotion to selfless, one attains the supreme goal of life. Do your work with the welfare of others always in mind. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. Om. Thank you.
Thank you for your words, Mr. Zed. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Zed. Thank you, Councilmember Encinas. Council, tonight, we just have a consent agenda, and I understand that Councilmember Harris, you had a couple comments. If we can keep it to comments, we'll keep it on consent agenda. Otherwise, it would be appropriate to move it to action. Councilmember Harris.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you to Vice Mayor and City Council members. Just wanted to make sure that the item number 7, I had some concerns and some questions about. It seemed like the item should still move forward. Just wanted to make sure that the city manager continue to bring us together to work on this for September, because I do agree with it. I just think that it needs to be expanded a little bit more and more thoughts to be added to it. Thanks, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Councilmember. Is there any additional comments or any desire to move anything to action? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Mayor.
Who was that? Okay, Councilmember Encinas.
I move to approve the consent agenda of July 17, 2025, regular meeting, items 1 through 23.
We've got a motion. Is there a second? Second by Vice Mayor. Again, I asked if there is any need to recusals. Hearing none. Council, please vote.
Councilmember Poston,
Yes.
Councilmember Orlando,
Yes.
Councilmember Harris.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you. Next on our short agenda tonight is unscheduled public appearances. We have one card, Mr. Brooke Beal. Mr. Beal, please state your name and address for the record. You have up to 3 minutes to share your thoughts. This is unscheduled. We cannot interact with you, but us, council and staff are listening and responding.
Brooke Beal, 85 West Teakwood Place, Chandler. So this evening, I'd like to first of all thank Councilmember Encinas for taking time out of his schedule to walk on the canal with me in the middle of the summer at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's above and beyond. I appreciate it. I hope it was informative. Just so you know, while we were out, we witnessed about a half a dozen violations. We reported those to the police. The first response was 50 minutes later. Obviously, they weren't around anymore. So, second person I'd like to thank is Jason Brooks for writing a very informative article in the newspaper. I think it was balanced, but I think it gets across the point that we need to be doing more than is currently being done. And what I've noticed is that there has been a pattern. I was out on Sunday evening. I sent a text at 3:45 when I was crossing the bridge at Pine Lake Park. I got 2 responses back. Basically, didn't believe that my report was valid. But I sent a text again at 4:10 and let him know that I'd like to see someone at the bridge, and I'll show him photos and videos. They said they had let him know, and I let them know I was walking south on the canal. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I arrived at 4:24, let them know I had arrived. Call for service, database says that someone arrived at 4:31 while I was sitting on the stone there on the bridge, and then I left 4 minutes later or 3 minutes later at 4:34. Clearly, that's inaccurate information in the database. Later on, there was a non-emergency text that said that the sergeant was en route at 4:36 and he had arriving on scene at 5:08, and I received a phone call then 13 minutes later at 5:21. Clearly, the actions don't match the documentation. So I would like an explanation for that. Similarly, on Tuesday this week, I sent 4 texts, but only got 1 entry in the database. So the other 3 were ignored. They were never responded to, never entered in the database. I'd like an explanation for that also. Last but not least, I'd requested some guidance from our city attorney. I have not heard anything from her yet. I would like to know when I can expect to see this guidance forthcoming.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks.
Mayor?
Councilmember
Mayor.
Harris.
Yes, city manager, we've been working on this for a little while now, and really just trying to get some clear direction. Can you take a look at this a little bit more closely and see what additional things, if we're missing something, to continue to continue to work on this area, because Mr. Bill has been here quite a few times and very well spoken, diligent with his notes. I just kind of want to see if there's anything else that we can look at and see what we can do to continue to work with Mr. Bill.
Mayor, Councilmember Harris, I'm happy to report back to you that my assistant city manager has done quite a bit of work to bring together the departments across the city to begin to frame ways that we can address this problem. The next step in that process will be getting a subcommittee together to work on addressing this issue so that we have better answers for you. But Tad has done a lot of work, and I appreciate his help on this, and we will be hopefully very shortly bringing that subcommittee together to get you direct answers.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, City Manager.
All right, next on our agenda is current events. I'll start. Sad news for the greater Chandler community is a dear friend, community activist, longtime worker with Chandler Unified School District, Terry Locke, passed away. We received news last week. Terry was a good friend of mine. I remember one time when I did not have food for one of our iHelp Interfaith Homeless Emergency Lodging programs nights. And the next day, Terry brought over probably a dozen number 10 cans of food so that the next time this happened, I'd have a fail-safe act. So just a very thoughtful, genuine man. He's been a cornerstone of the Chandler community, serving as CUSD's Director of Community Relations for 27 years. As I mentioned, I think for many of us, he was a very dear friend. So on behalf of myself, Council, Team Chandler, our thoughts and condolences, our prayers go to Terry's family, his friends, his colleagues, and all who are mourning and missing him. And we are missing him. Secondly, this last weekend, we had an incredible, amazing event, our annual Operation Back to School, where we handed out thousands of backpacks. I don't have a final number, so I'll say thousands, just historical. It was an amazing event. We had about 50 nonprofits that were part of this. There were families of just from all over Chandler and all schools that I could tell that were taking advantage of this opportunity to allow their kiddos to have a good first day of school. It was a wonderful morning, and not only did we give backpacks, they were stuffed with supplies, there were shoes, there were socks, there was a lot more as well, even coupons for haircuts. So big thank you to for our city, Chandler, for this incredible initiative once again. As I mentioned, our 12th annual, and the many hundreds of volunteers who spent their time that morning and the days leading up to this, making sure that this event was as best possible to serve the needs of our Chandler community. And again, of course, as was just on the screen, a big thank you to the sponsors whose generosity allowed us to continue serving our students in this capacity. 12 years ago when we started this, a lot of these organizations that were here at that time, Shields wasn't here, then we're handing out backpacks on their own. And what we found is if we would work together, we could give more backpacks to more kids and make sure that we were eliminating the duplicity that would happen if every nonprofit or business or faith community was doing this separately. So it's come a long way, and kudos to all who've been part of the leadership in this. Speaking of school, now that our students are well equipped, we're excited that Chandler students are back in school. Yesterday was the first day of school for all of our CUSD students. I understand Higley is the same and other schools are starting later. So we have a new school year. It brings fresh opportunities to learn, grow, and make lasting memory. To our students, stay focused, work hard, support one another. To all the rest of us, exercise a little more caution, a little more patience on the roads. Make sure that you pay attention to the 15-mile-an-hour speed limits and just be cautious, particularly around schools, around buses. We want to make sure that everybody has a wonderful school year. And lastly, unexpected, but we can't let this not be mentioned, our Economic Development Director, Micah Miranda. Where's Micah? Please stand, Micah. Micah was named the Policy Maker of the Year by Association for Career Technical Education of Arizona. So, Micah, thank you for your ongoing work in serving Chandler and students and continuing to just spearhead so many initiatives. We are grateful. Councilmember Encinas.
No announcements for me today, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay. Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to talk about something that I attended last week, which was the Mesa Police Academy graduation. Last week, I had the opportunity to attend the Mesa Police Academy class number 60. It was amazing. Family members, everybody attended. Everybody was asking for you, Mayor. The Mesa Mayor was asking me for you, and I said, next time you'll be there. We had actually 6 of our members of Team Chandler that graduated there. And it was wonderful to be there to support them and be with them and see how proud their parents and their family were. There was a lot of tears in the room concerning them because we could see the generations of different policemen through the different families. So it was amazing to be able to witness that and be part of it. So congratulations to our chiefs of police and also to all the graduates. Next, National Black Business Month Summit. It's going to be in our city. I'm so excited to announce that on August 1st.
August 1st.
It's going to be August 1st. And we are partnering with the Black Chamber of Arizona to host the National Black Business Month Summit. Please come and join us. It's a free event. It's going to be an all-day summit over at the CCA, which is Chandler Center for the Art. There will be a live panel with city and businesses leaders, interactive workshops, and vendors, marketplace, and local art galleries. Councilmember Harris and I have been asked to be there. So we will be there. Join us. This summit is your chance then to connect, learn, and grow. We hope to see you there. Thank you, Mayor.
That's a good photo with your red shawl there. I like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Councilmember Hawkins.
Thank you, Mayor. So tonight I wanted to share, since it's been so hot out, if you need a break from the summer heat, you can head indoors and enjoy free live music at the Chandler Center for the Arts, their free summer concert series. It's going to be kicking off July 25th, and it's running Friday nights through August 29th, excluding the night of August 15th. And these concerts are going to start at 7:30, and they're open to everyone. So come enjoy some live music and explore the gallery's latest exhibit and grab a drink while you're there. You can also catch the concerts online via the live stream if you would rather stay in. RSVPs are not required, but they're encouraged, and then you can find the link and show up at and see the lineup at chandlercenter.org. So we hope to see you there. And also I want to say welcome, John.
Speaking of John, any comments?
No, Mayor, I'm humble and excited to be here, and I'm happy to have my first meeting under my belt.
Very good. Well, that concludes our meeting tonight. Have a wonderful evening.